up in the spot, they be like, whoa. Set it up, it's on the floor. He claim that he faithful, he up. Every time I pop out, they be screaming out like, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. These diamonds make me stop. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Alright guys, we are at the ATL Airbnb, and today is the day that we are converting the dining room into a second bedroom. So my unit has an actual dining area that's separate from the living room. This is the hallway to the bedroom, and so over here is like a completely second area. I have the circle table, but I just feel like it's not being utilized. Like, yes, it's here, it's cute set up, but I just don't feel like no one really uses it. So I'm going to convert this area into another sleeping area, and I already did the measurements. The measurements allow a queen size bed, so we are about to see. The bed came, one of our brand sponsors sent us over a new bed. Let me show you. I kind of stored it in the closet until I could make it back. So this is a Japanese Joinery Bed, and then also a mattress. This is from Flexispot. I will have this brand linked below in the description box. This is what it's looking like that. And so it matches the paintings over there for sure. It's so heavy. Oh. To upgrade my Airbnb, I wanted something simpler, solid, with a clean, minimal design that can fit in any room, and specifically my dining room that I'm converting into an extra one bed. So the reason why I chose the Japanese Joinery style bed is because it's easy to assemble and sturdy. Plus, I loved the wood frame that really stood out to me, and I feel like it would match my decor style very well. The mattress, I could do a little bit more. Okay, Flexispot. We got our queen size mattress ready to go for that area. Let's open this stuff up. Wow! I do not know if this is gonna work. Fingers crossed. I hope. I really do. Ooh. This bed and mattress is ready to ship, so it's no waiting. It was perfect for me to get in here and style this area before a new guest checks in. And I also like the customizable option because you can include a headboard, nightstands, or even a mattress like I did. I did not know what the quality of this mattress was going to be, but honey, she is worth sleeping on. Getting this wood frame up, like I said, matches up there, and this will be able to fit inside of it.
Yeah. What's the worst case scenario? Plan out in your head how it's all gonna go. So you think you got it covered, but there's always something new that you discover you've not thought about. You can never figure out every possible outcome, and you're so scared you'll get it wrong. Have a good time, but a worry after. Petrified, what they think I'm awkward. When your brain's wired for disaster, even good things leave a bitter taste. Try to calm down, thoughts spinning faster. Terrified, hide it with laughter. When your brain's wired for disaster, even good things leave a bitter taste.
I am so happy with my decision to put a bed over here. It feels like a kind of day bed type of situation, and to have this extra bed, like you can have friends over, even if, because you're in the kitchen area right now. So what I would explain this feeling is it feels like a studio apartment, and it has a hallway with another bedroom down the hall. So that's kind of like the vibe that it gets, but this is definitely like the hangout spot, you know. Somebody, some people over on the balcony, you still chilling with the door open. Like, it's just a super cute vibe. And then the mattress, you guys, this mattress 10 out of 10. Like, so soft. It's almost like, you know how they have the memory foam on top? It already comes with that soft plush. It's just everything. I slept here 2 nights in a row. I had to test it out for my 2-month guest that's coming today, which I'm so excited about, but we have to do a little bit more shopping. So I'm going to go to Home Goods and I'm going to go to Target because we have to do a little bit more shopping for this area to just make this area look good. And then I think I want a centerpiece for the dining room table. So the dining room table that was in here, I moved over by the front door. So now it looks like a kind of like office nook, office breakfast nook over there. Perfect. My computer is plugged up over there already. So when you go from this area, some living room area, I'm washing sheets and stuff. Little office nook right here, which I love sitting right here anyways. So boom, sit right here, just a table, laptop, whatever, get some work done. I know my guest that is coming in for work. His job did pay for his accommodations. So yeah, you have this area over here, and I actually like it better over here. I do. In the corner, you have some blankets to throw on you. Harlem's here helping. Somebody else could sit over there. It's actually really perfect. Now, the chairs don't match. One is like the chair that goes into here, which I wonder, does it have to be turned that way? Like, if that's the living room area, could that just be like a little desk behind there? Oh, what we feeling? I don't know. Sorry if it's a little dim. So I want to get a centerpiece for the table and then a centerpiece for here and then the bedding stuff. That's what I have in my mind for today that I need. And we're about to get up out of here and do it because I've already cleaned the bathroom. Now it's just the bedding stuff. Go through mop, get me Harlem out of here. But he's coming from Italy, so his flight lands at 2:30. He's gonna have to get through customs or whatever. So I'm anticipating him being here around 4 p.m. So right now it's noon, but let's get going. Let's go. Oh, y'all don't know how happy I am to pull up here. Home Goods, Home Goods, Home Goods, Home Goods. Oh, guys, I did all that shopping and forgot to show you guys, but I got 2 sets of new sheets, pillows, towels, cute accessories. I think I'm not gonna take these ones because I got some other cute stuff that I'll show you when we get to the house. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's a celebration. You guys, I got the, hold on, let me so y'all can see. Look what's happening while I'm in Target. Airbnb just deposited $4,200 for our guests. I'm literally shopping. And while we're shopping for him, PayPal sent from Airbnb. Can y'all even see? I'm popping on the screen if y'all can, but $4,200 for my Airbnb. $4,200 for my Airbnb. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, let's get up out of here. I decided on green. And I did do a little travel goodie bag for him, so yeah, let's go. Okay guys, I found everything that I'm looking for. We're going with green for the bedding. And I also got a gift for my guests. Lots of stuff inside of there. And I'm gonna try to put the Wi-Fi information in here. The girlies, this is the last stop. We gotta get it together. I probably have like an hour to transform the bedroom. So I'm excited. All right, guys, I made it back to my Airbnb. Laundry is in the washer and dryer, and all the new stuff that we got for the new bed is over here. Home Goods and Target for the win. I'm very nervous about this bed set. I'm very nervous about this green. Something in me is like, oh nah. But I guess I gotta see it through. I should have just did white, shouldn't I? Nope, see it through. So, yeah, let me prop y'all up. I did get some really cute stuff. Let's start with the Home Goods cutesy stuff I got this book set that says Dream, Plan, Do. This is gonna go over in the nail breakfast nook. I wanted an elephant in here. Look at her. Elephants are supposed to be like good luck and stuff, right? So let me just show y'all what the vibes are. What I was thinking. Boom. That's the vibes, but over there on the table. Let's see what else. We got new sheets. New sheets. Another green throw. The green pillows. Let's see some of this stuff. So for the coffee table, you know, it is October now. So I did get a pumpkin. I needed one that was more yellow than orange so that it could go. Got some like black beads to tie in the black that I have in here. Boom. I had a bigger size one of these that was just too huge. And I think it cracked at some point in the storage unit. But I got a smaller size that can go in this inner circle. My Airbnb guest that booked the 2-month stay, he has been here before, but he's gonna be like, oh my God, so much has changed. What is it? I have 2 beds, what? And so I have a cleaner coming at 4 o'clock to do whatever I did not get a chance to do. I did get more towels. The 2 things that I always keep upgrading or keep getting and replenishing is sheets and towels. Sheets and towels. But I would say that's what I like to keep up to date, the guests. I also got these pillows for over here. So green and this type of pillow. Fingers crossed, y'all. I need a Red Bull. Girl, need one of these. Oh, and something to put the spatulas in. This battery is dying too, but over in the kitchen area. So let me get the place together. I'm so excited. I will show you guys the finished, fingers crossed, y'all. But let's go. Oh, I'm so excited. We have transformed this area. I like how it looks. I'm wondering, do we need a body pillow or extra pillows? I feel like it's okay, but maybe an extra pillow would make all these pillows sit higher. I don't know. I feel like it looks good. Okay, maybe I'm nitpicking. So we're taking out this hot pink rug because over here, the more simple does it. Kept the black circle rug, and then the 2 ottoman things are over here. So they're light pink and hot pink, but they're just over here if, they did need to be used. But this is the final look. Next, I am a gift-giving girly. So we have some little supplies in here. Toothbrush, deodorant, mouthwash, shampoo, conditioner, a lighter, soap, and then I got this candle that does match the house. Smells really good. Smell it, you guys. So he got a candle. Maybe candle can go like over in this area somewhere. The cleaner will be here. Like I said, I've cleaned, but child, I got tired. I saw one down the hall. I said, can you just come make it extra juicy for him? So boom, I got all of that. And then just something nice upon arrival. He's coming in from Italy. Oh, where's my little... Yeah. Okay, so the place is getting squeaky clean right now. Everything is literally ready. I'm so excited for the guests to arrive. Oh, I think that's the last thing of that. This room turned out so cute. So cute. Okay. And then everything is ready. Bedroom. Super cute. Picture frames, put a picture. Like they're ready to stay here. Oh, this is what color should it be? Yeah. I'm so proud of me. What's up, girlies? So I have made it back to my North Carolina home. I have been on the go, ripping and running from North Carolina to Atlanta, and I am finally sat down for a little bit. My Airbnb guest is inside, and so the first day he did have some requests. He was like, he wanted a coffee machine and he wanted a blow dryer. So that day I went ahead and ordered it off of Amazon, delivered it. I thought everything was good. Then the next day he was like, oh, the dishwasher isn't working. Now I made sure to like have maintenance check on the dishwasher and stuff. And girl, dishwasher still not working. So I had to put in another order. They had to order a part. The part wouldn't come for a week. He's like, oh no, like I love using a dishwasher. I'm like, oh Lord. So a week later, the dishwasher is now properly working. However, today I get another message and he's like, oh, in the bathroom the blow dryer isn't working, like it just cut off. And so, you know, in America, that little, like in the socket, that you gotta press that little button. We don't even fully know why we gotta press that button. Like we just know, press that little button. And so he's from Italy, didn't know. So those are just the type of things that I have to handle as an Airbnb host. I can say having a guest inside that's staying for 2 months, I don't have to worry about cleaning this month, managing cleaners or anything like that. Typically my months look like managing multiple guest needs and cleaners. So a guest comes, they ask questions, I just have to be able to communicate to them, yeah, this is this, oh, you want to do this, da, da, da. You know, that little back and forth, like really being a host of someone's stay, making sure that they're good, and then arranging the cleaner for the next guest to come in. And every guest I have has a different energy. Some guests are chill, some guests are needy, some guests want, you know, so it's basically like having my own like hotel room that I manage. And I'm at a place right now, like while I really enjoy Airbnb hosting, like I'm so happy I did it, I'm sitting back reflecting of, do I want more of this? You know, people keep asking me, Jayla, are you gonna get a second one, and then a third one, and then a fourth one, and a fifth one? I'm like, oh, child, you ain't seen I've been ripping and running with one. So far already, like future reservations, I already have Christmas and New Year's Eve booked out. And then I also have like a week in June of 2026 already booked out. So I can say my Airbnb is a popular one. And this is without me changing. This is just the one bed. Like I haven't upgraded it on the back end to say 2 bed yet and increase the price. So I did want to like test that to see, you know, if I upgrade having just one bed and then two beds in the place? Like, do I attract more guests with two beds? So when I first got started with Airbnb, you know, I did my research. I tried to hit up people that were already in the industry, and you know, one of the girls was like, you know, one beds, they typically don't, you know, they don't do that great. I think that maybe like if you got a townhouse or something. I was like, you know, I don't know. I don't want to start that big, especially if I don't know how profitable, you know, the industry is. So I started with the one bed, although I was advised against it. And my one bed has actually been doing well. I get solo travelers and couples. So you also have to think about what type of guests that you want. If I have a 4-bed, 5-bed, I'm getting more bigger groups, more families, more parties, and why you can make more money. You also have to think about what comes with that. You know, right now I'm just in communication with one person, and they may have like their boyfriend or their friend with them, and so it's not as much for one person to manage. And then also with my one bed, because it's not such a large space, I can jump in if a cleaner is not able to do what I need to do and I am in Atlanta, I am able to jump in. You know, like, I'm gonna make sure the place is set up and how it needs to be. But I will say, like, my biggest challenge has been them dang on cleaners. Them dang on cleaners. At one point I said, baby, I need to start a cleaning business. Managing them, getting them to show up on time, or like do a proper clean, or like the pricing and stuff. Like, whoo, baby. Girl, like, I feel like this summer I ran through like 15 minimum cleaners. Like, I have, minimum. Because I just always need a backup. You need a backup to the backup, and then the backup of the backup, then you need a backup of that backup. Just in case. Overall, I love being an Airbnb host. I have really enjoyed this journey, and I'm so happy to be on a break this month and next month. And you already know next month is my birthday month, so just not having to manage so many guests. Like, he's in there, he's good, he's set up now, he's happy. Okay, he got everything that he needs. So yeah, now I'm able to shift my energy and kind of focus on some other projects versus managing my Airbnb. It does take energy, you know. That is it's a tab that runs in my head, and it's there because I have to make sure, okay, the next guest coming up, the next cleaner, you know, like it lives in your brain. It's a part of your life. Even though it may not be something that I talk about every day, it's something that I'm managing on this phone and doing. The biggest question that I feel like people like want to know, and one that I want to know, is Airbnb profitable? Is it profitable? And I would say yes, it is profitable, but I wouldn't have it as like my main stream of income. Like, this is something that you are putting money into, like real estate. You put money into real estate and you get a return on the money that you put in. I wouldn't say not that you couldn't, no. Not in this economy. I was gonna say, can you live off of Airbnb? Like, it's just an overhead. So with any business, you have to think about, what is the overhead. With Airbnb, your overhead is going to be your rent, your utilities. No matter if you have the guests for the month or don't have the guests for a month, you have to be able to pay for this. So I would not go into Airbnb if I didn't have the disposable income to pay for my overhead in the business. Period. But that's with any business. You know, you have to pay for the cost of what the business it is. And so I think sometimes when people want to go into Airbnb, they're going into it with zero. And they're like, I'm betting my all on this to make me $1 million. And you know, so you definitely have to do your numbers and calculate what the profit on your unit is, and then what are your low months. And so a low month for me is just paying the rent. You know, so I don't find that bad, but I'm just not making a literal profit, you know? So that means that can't be my main thing if it only paid for itself. But then I have months that it is profit. You know, I am making a profit from it. So, and then it's seasonal, like the travel times, the concerts, also picking a place that people frequent a lot. I think Atlanta was the perfect place. Like I was like, what would it be like if I had a Airbnb in North Carolina? But I mean, we have a little bit going on but not like Atlanta. Atlanta traffic is different. You're getting people coming in for work, coming in for concerts, coming for the weekend, coming to see their friend, you know? So I definitely would say if you are going to do Airbnb, I do think it's profitable. I do really enjoy it. I think it's it's like a soft launch into real estate to see if you can manage like a property. It almost touches like property management, a landlord type of situation. I would say this would be like a softer version. I also think the Airbnb platform is amazing. It has its own people, you know, so it's not like, I really haven't had too many of my subscribers stay in my Airbnb. All of my guests really are coming from the Airbnb algorithm. Like, they don't know who Jayla is. Jayla's just the host. Y'all know I'm doing Airbnb and I'm documenting the journey or whatever, but the Airbnb platform itself, I would say, yeah, it's a strong platform. When I first launched, the first 3 stays, they give you a discount, they give the guests a discount. So the first 3 people, because it has a discount on it, it came fast. Like, I put it online, activated it, I had a guest. I was like, oh my God, somebody booked. And it's because the Airbnb, dang it, hands off. It's because the Airbnb platform itself has its own pool. So I really like that. I do want to explore putting my Airbnb on different platforms. My only reservation with that one is that I am an Airbnb partner building. So if I did do that, I would have to manage the key and actually give them the key and let them in, because if it's not in the system, they won't give somebody that's not on the list a key, you know? So with me not being in Atlanta, it's kind of hard for me to manage the dang on little key. And the little key, and you know, and if they didn't actually go through Airbnb, some people like to go to the front desk and be like, hey, I'm here for Airbnb. Please do not. But you know, I definitely am going to put my Airbnb on other platforms. I definitely do want to see and experiment. And so yeah, it's been a good year for me as an Airbnb host, and I am ready to just shift the energy a little bit. Shift the energy a little bit for the holidays. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and I answered some of your Airbnb questions. If you have any other questions, put them in the comment section. Let's chat it up and let me know what you would want to see from me, like what type of content you want to see from me with me being in North Carolina. You know, this is definitely, when I come back here, it's definitely calm, peaceful. We have a few little parties. I can definitely turn up. You know I know how to turn up, girl. But I always come back here and I'm like detoxing from like the fast life into a slower rhythm. It's a little challenging going from fast to slow, fast to slow, fast to slow. But I feel like it does take me like a week or 2 to like come down from, you know, bouncing around. Shake that ass, shake that ass, shake that. Turn up it. It does take me about 2 weeks to come down from all the turn ups and fun and travel, whatever, and get back into a routine. So I really am happy to like try to establish a routine, get back in the gym, some consistency, but you know how that go. Okay. Yeah, guys, that's my little update for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Yeah, she thought she could do anything, thought she could get anywhere. Confident she's number one, and if nothing, everybody's wrong. Used to be calm, now I can't remember how I used to do it, that I was a member of